Welcome to TV, Tennessee Valley Church. It's hard to believe, but I've been saying that line for 5 years. Our very first episode aired on January 10, 2020. And today we celebrate our 5th anniversary. TV Church was born during the pandemic. When COVID forced us all to stay home, churches couldn't gather in person. Like everyone else, we scrambled to figure out how to offer some kind of worship experience. At First Baptist Huntsville, we had been broadcasting our 10:30 service live every Sunday for about 4 decades, so we had a TV time slot. The big question was, what do we put in that slot? At first, I tried preaching in a room that was empty except for a couple of camera operators. Turns out that's harder than it sounds, at least it was for me. So we knew we had to try something else. Brian Temple, our media director at the time, and I decided to get adventurous. We left the building and started shooting around Huntsville. It was very basic. 1 camera, me trying to remember what I was supposed to say. Then Brian would take the footage back to his office, edit it, and add music from previous worship services and live streams. We were filling an hour of television, so Brian had his hands full. And people seemed to like it. So we started asking, what if in addition to our broadcast, we were to create a 30-minute program with a message of about 17 or 18 minutes, an interview with a local influencer, and some original music videos. And then came another big question. What do we call it? That's when Kristen Prasad, whom you know from this program, said, what about TV Church? TV, of course, for both Tennessee Valley and television. And just like that, it had a name. We shot our first episode on January 6, 2021, along the Tennessee River in Decatur. It aired the following Sunday. That day, Brian Temple brought along a young guy named Michael Kearney. I knew Michael a little bit, but I didn't know what he could do. Turns out he was exactly who we needed. Michael brought creativity, vision, and skill. Michael eventually became the media director at First Baptist Huntsville. Today, Michael is the driver behind TV Church.
I definitely think there's something special to what we're doing because we're out in the world filming the sermons, sometimes where people are actively doing services for others. And I think for some people to get the message that way from their own home can be a lot less intimidating than maybe going into a building where they really don't know how to act or just where to start. I definitely never saw myself working for a church. And when I first started teaching myself editing, I wasn't really trying to make a career out of it. But then I started working on a few projects under Brian, and he taught me a lot of technical stuff. And I think the first shoot's really the first time I was around Travis, and he was like really genuine. He wasn't uptight, and it was just, I think it really makes you believe in what he's trying to do. I don't know if people realize how fast the turnaround for this is because we're not filming weeks ahead of time. We're filming on the Wednesday before you see the episode. So we're out on like Wednesday afternoon, and I'm trying to edit the program by late Friday afternoon to send off to Way 31, so it'll air on that Sunday. And even like filming, we're dealing with real production constraints. So like we're dealing with harsh sunlight. Sometimes we're on a boat that's moving. And sometimes it's just understanding, the many technical aspects of using an LED wall. Or even really like sometimes it's just you're at a place that's turns out to be not as interesting as you hoped. And so it's making an uninteresting place look very interesting. And it really helps a lot to have a great team of volunteers in so many areas to help with a lot of these challenges. It's really been a blessing, and they've shown so much creativity like throughout all these shoots. And I think my favorite part of TV Church has been collaborating with like so many talented people, all the projects we've worked on, and like all the stuff we've done in-house. It's just been like so much fun.
Not long after we started, I asked Lisa Morris, who has a background in television, to take a look at our episodes before they aired and give us pointers. Her production insight was incredibly helpful. Before long, we were asking more and more and more of Lisa.
I remember the phone call from Travis. He said, "Hey, we've," meaning just he, Brian, and Michael, "have started a new 30-minute program, TV Church. I know you have a background in television news and production. Will you just look at it? Let me know what you think." I watched it and saw ways I could be helpful. God has given me the opportunity to use skills that had not been used since giving birth to triplet sons back in 2001. It's amazing how God writes our story to be so much more than we can imagine. It is such a blessing to me and all of the TV Church crew to be able to help people share their stories. We've interviewed community leaders, trusted voices, and local heroes, and folks who went through a really tough time and then took that experience, that brokenness, and turned it into a message, some even a ministry, to help others who may be going through the same type pain. 2 Corinthians 1, 3, and 4 reads, "Praise be to the God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God." Simply put, He comforts us so we can comfort others. The Tennessee Valley is rich with examples. Melissa George only lived for a couple of hours, but her life has impacted so many other lives across the Tennessee Valley. Amy George joins us today. Thank you for being here, Amy.
Thank you, Lisa. Losing her was just, the greatest loss of my life. And I thought I just can't put myself out there and talk about her and do these things. And I agree that people need to help, but somebody else can do it. And I finally just prayed about it. And I just said, Lord, if this is the direction that you want us to go, then you are going to have to do the work, because I don't think I can. And after I prayed that prayer, I had such a peace that this was really where we were being called to move. And we did, and he certainly has kept up his end of the bargain.
Who better to convince guys who are behind bars that God has a purpose for their life than someone who's been right where they are?
Yes.
This is Keith Williams, and he does the Morgan County Jail Ministry. Keith, thanks for joining us.
You understand where
Yes.
these women are coming from. And people who know your background probably think, wow, I never would have thought that Jocelyn James would have run a recovery center for
Yes,
ladies.
ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
November 5th of this year, just a couple of days ago, I have hit a huge milestone, which was 10 years of recovery.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is why I'm sober today. And I'm not boasting, but we thought you would be dead, and I hear that often. We thought you was never going to make it. But God has a plan and a purpose for everyone. And my purpose is to help ladies in addiction and help them, sustain sobriety and get their kids back and, get a home and get a job.
God can and will take our trials and turn them into our testimonies if we just let Him. Thank you to all who have shared your stories over the last 5 years.
From time to time, you'll hear us reference First Baptist Church of Huntsville. That's the sponsoring or mother congregation of TV Church. It's where I serve as pastor. Michael is our media director there, and the rest of our crew are from the church family. I'm deeply grateful for the generosity of the people of First Baptist Huntsville for investing in the equipment, the airtime, and everything that makes TV Church possible. You'll see us shoot episodes on our campus occasionally, even in our beautiful sanctuary. But we're intentional about this. TV Church is not a brazen recruiting tool. Would we love for you to worship with us and serve alongside us at First Baptist Huntsville? Well, absolutely. But more than that, we want TV Church to feel like church, wherever you are. We want you to grow spiritually with us and feel part of us. And if we can encourage you to get involved in a church near you, well, we'd be thrilled. Although our church is in Huntsville, we wanted TV Church to truly reflect the Tennessee Valley. So we've shot all over North Alabama and into southern Tennessee, from Fayetteville to Guntersville, from Muscle Shoals to Scottsboro. My favorite episodes include a pig farm in southern Tennessee. And there were the miniature donkeys on a friend's farm also in southern Tennessee. In fact, we've done lots of shots with animals. I loved being at Hope Horses, the therapeutic riding program in Coleman. And who could forget my interview with a sheep down near Hartselle? First of all, is it offensive when preachers say that lambs or sheep are dumb? Yes, I understand. So because I have a particular interest in the recovery community, our trip to Coleman's beautiful Foundry Farm, a residential treatment facility, was a great experience. Muscle Shoals Sound Studio was beyond cool, as was unclaimed baggage in Scottsboro. Who wouldn't enjoy shooting at Santaland in Elgin or the Doomsday Haunted Forest in Athens? I enjoyed a trip down memory lane when we shot at a fish camp near Center, where I used to go fishing with my dad. And I got to ride in a horse-drawn carriage a few Christmases ago. I've enjoyed being in a federal courtroom and the Intuitive Planetarium, Hudson Alpha, the Botanical Garden, and Way 31's newsroom. We've been in cotton fields and flower fields and on football fields. This week, TV Church is at the newly and beautifully renovated Joe Davis Stadium, and we're talking about the end of life as we know it. By the way, fairly early on, we added a drone, now flown by Steve Shonoff, which has given us some truly spectacular footage of these wonderful places. This has been a blast. In fact, I often say I think I'm having more fun than a Baptist preacher is supposed to have. From the beginning, we knew interviews would be an important part of TV Church. Often there's a faith element to the interview. Sometimes the interview connects directly to the message. Sometimes the interviews simply feature interesting people doing meaningful work. Over the years, we've interviewed judges, entrepreneurs, recovery specialists, coaches, business leaders, nonprofit leaders, educators, and more.
For inner peace, I ask you to forgive me for my sins. Oh, would you please? 'Cause I'm more than grateful for the time we spent. My spirit's city.
The music videos you see on TV Church are second to none. The people in those videos aren't Nashville stars. They're gifted, committed Christian musicians from right here in our church. For most of TV Church's life, Micah Walley has served as our contemporary worship leader. He and his team have produced the majority of these videos.
One of the very first things I ever noticed about First Baptist before I came on staff was TV Church. The first time I remember seeing it, I was actually watching an episode where our young adult minister, John Lemons, was talking about the dark night of the soul. His words really meant a lot to me, especially the care and honesty that was given to such a heavy and often misunderstood subject. It felt genuine, easy to connect with, and welcoming to everyone. So now to be a part of it and getting to help produce the music videos you see each week is really special to me. I get to work with some awesome musicians and singers, both from right here in our church and from churches all around our community, and that's been one of my favorite parts. It's a picture of the church coming together and using our gifts to point people to Jesus. TV Church isn't just a broadcast, it's an extension of what God's doing here every single week. And I'm so grateful to be a small part of telling that story.
If the stars were made to worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so...
Our crew is amazing. They haul equipment, brave the heat and the cold, and often give up their Wednesdays. They do it joyfully because they believe in what we're doing. They're more than a crew. They're a community. They're what makes TV Church happen, and I can't thank them enough. You might wonder how we decide who speaks on TV Church. Well, whoever is scheduled to preach at First Baptist Huntsville on Sunday records their message for TV Church the previous Wednesday. So besides me, you've heard from John Lemons, Kristen Prasad, Jamie Mackey, Holly Knupp, Alan Greer, Tim Boone, and Judd Reasons, all gifted ministers and excellent communicators. Why do we put so much effort into TV Church? Because we believe in the mission. Our goal is to create an excellent weekly program that engages people who, for many reasons, may not be connected to a local church, and to inspire those who join us to become devoted followers of Jesus. We try not to be preachy. We don't want to be stuffy or judgmental. We want you to feel like you belong, that we're walking this journey together. If the ratings are accurate, more than 10,000 people watch TV Church each week. That humbles us, and it motivates us to give our very best. We hope TV Church encourages you. We hope it nourishes your faith. We hope it helps you grow as a follower of Jesus. And if even one person decides to follow Jesus, our joy will be complete. We'll close today's episode with one of Micah Walley's favorite music videos, and then stick around because, yes, we're sharing some bloopers. There you go. See, that would be really funny, wouldn't it?
That's pretty good.
Okay, hey, could I get a camera over here, Michael?
Yeah, what am I shooting at?
Yeah, we're going to do Gary. Thank you for being part of our extended TV Church family.
Blessed are the poorest ones, for heaven comes to where they are in you. In you. Blessed are the ones who mourn, for comfort comes to find them all in you. In you. Those who seek will be made right, they will be filled and lifted high in you, in you. Blessed are the merciful, for mercy will be shown to them by you, by you. Blessed are the ones who call your name. Blessed are the ones you save. You bless the pure in heart. We will see our God. We will see our God. Those who long for making peace, they will become the children of our God, of our God. Blessed are the meek, for they receive the earth and all that's found in you, in you. Blessed are the ones who call your name. Blessed are the ones you save. Oh, you bless the pure in heart. We will see our God. We will see our God. Just to know you, just to love you. What more can I ask for? What more more can I ask for? If just to know you, if just to love you, what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? If just to know you, if just to love you, what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? If just to know you, if just to love you, what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? Oh, blessed are the ones who call your name. Blessed are the ones you save. Oh, you bless the pure in heart. We will see our God. We will see our God. Oh, we will see our God. We will see our God. And persecuted we will stand, for our reward is heaven here and now, still to come.
When I say transformed lives, I'm talking about people getting the... Wait a minute, I'm getting goosed. Okay, Rosie, I appreciate it. That whoever believes in him would not perish, but have everlasting life. Born Again is the title of... He barely missed my mouth. This week, TV Church is at the This week, TV Church is at the Vineyard at
In order to clearly see God's ultimate will lead us to set ourselves. Can we start that one again? Sorry, I was reading a bunch of those words wrong.
The Hebrew pop social taboos, and they called to Jesus. Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. What is on my head? Had a wasp on my head. And I thought, did you go to sleep there?
No, I was looking at this. You didn't say the circle of friends.
You got to go with it. Go with, you know. When I feel the Spirit, you just got to get in there with me.
You want me to start over?
St. Patrick was born in Britain, and at the age of 16, he was captured by...
You have presided over the drug. Sorry.
The adult drug court.
You have presided over the adult drug court for years, since you were appointed circuit judge.
Well, actually, since I was appointed judge.
Since you were appointed judge.
I started as a district judge, yes.
Okay, so you've presided over the adult drug court since you were appointed a circuit judge back in...
A judge.
I'm sorry, Judge.
No, hey, believe me, I'm good with outtakes.
So you've presided over the adult drug task force. Shoot.
Drug court since being appointed judge, say it like that.
Where's my teleprompter?
She's the third string judge.
Lots of people on vacation this week.
Okay.
With amazing skill and at terrible risk, in the opening paragraph, this is the, shoot. This is opening day at the brand new North Huntsville branch of the Huntsville-Madison County Library. It's spectacular. There are lots of books in the public library, like books about famous people, a children's book, Martin's Dream Day.
So do you use somebody else's toothpaste?
Well, brushes, but never. Oh, look.
Some deodorant.
See, that's not even. That's new.
New?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I think we just toss that.
Toss it?
Yes.
You're tossing a lot of good stuff. Let's end with a good dog story. It's the story of a dog told by Rick Bragg, first in Southern Living and later in his book, My Southern Journey. She dragged herself into a vacant doghouse to get out of the wind. Rick Bragg... Yeah, keep rolling. Yeah, Lassie, that is not fit for church. Yeah, that's it. This is a family show.
After hours kind of thing.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, you're a girl.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna make. Here's another mystery. Was asking Jesus to calm the storm the wrong prayer? The Bible says that it Biples and the Biples and the disciples and the. Let's do that one more time.
For HIMSI, which is the Huntsville Emergency Management System.
Huntsville Emergency Medical Services.
See, I don't use
I
don't use a teleprompter.
I understand that. It's all right. What we go is rewind.
Which is the Huntsville Emergency Management Services. And we appreciate you letting us do TV Church here today.
Well, thank you.
One more time. Did I say?
Medical services, not management.
And Rob, you've probably seen some of your employees, some of their lives change through being here. Give me an example of that.
No.
Moses, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, man. Oh.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Man, I've had a heart attack.